Selected. 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 Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Selected. The thing in a overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you selected? Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Can't rush. 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 Selected.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1, with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for the Heat, they've got Miller, and it's B-Train in at the shooting guard. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Outside, Brown. Tatum looking it over. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's White. On the wing, Tatum. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's B-Train. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Outside White. Driving in. rebound by the Heat. Here's Miller. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here's Brown for three. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's the closer. Four seconds left, and it's good on the lay-in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Celtics, 2nd quarter underway. We've got Jason Tatum. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Good on the shot. Miller's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The first one falls. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
The closer passes to Mr. Perfect. Inside. The closer is good.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Here's White. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
Pass to Red Hot. Here's Betray. Lets the 3 fly. T. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Here's White. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's the closer. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. With 4 on the clock, he got a piece of it. With 1 on the clock. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
They've got Miller, and it's the closer in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Miller. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Over Tatum. Miller can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside Holiday for the tie. The shot comes out.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And there it is for him. The closer's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time for Thursday. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Give yourself a round of applause.
Tatum finds Holiday. And here's Brown. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Porzingis. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Heat leading by 7. Here's Betray. And again, it's Miami converting.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
The third quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front, leading by 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. Heat leading by 7. Here's the closer. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Holiday. Tatum with it.
Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Miller.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Betray, pass to the closer. Here's Betray. The 3. Not going to go that time. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tatum. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Betray. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And there's the lob. Here's Mr. Perfect. Miller outside. Here's the waiter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 9. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. Now at the line, number 4.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And the Celtics call time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
White for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's the closer. So Miami takes the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.